Okay, I have audio and video set up. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a week. It's not going to be a 2-month time span like my last video. It turns out I'm here a lot earlier than I thought I was going to be because I decided the next Mythic hero was going to be Seiros, and I love Seiros, so here we are. We're back again a little bit sooner than usual. So I am ready to be summoning for this. I've got 287 orbs saved up. I'm feeling optimistic, but that could change really easily. The other thing is that I was looking at the lineup, and I've decided that if I don't have any blue orbs, then I think I'm gonna go for red next, and then maybe gray after that, because I'd like to get some leaf merges if I can't get Seiros on a summoning round. And I'd also like to get more flames if I could, because I have a flame I need to build up. The flame I have right now is plus attack minus something or other. I'm not going to check on it right now because that's not what the video is about. But I would like to build her up, especially because I have her supported with Ross on my game. Anyways, let's get into the summoning session. I'm really excited. I'm optimistic right now, but that could change. I know how fast my luck can change in these videos, especially because what was the last summoning for a legendary? Oh, that was right, it was Dimitri. And I think I had good luck on that one, but that also ended up screwing me over because after that we had the summoning for ninja banners, and I did not do so well on that one, as we all know. Another thing I'm going to point out too is I'm going to be jumbling over my words a lot because I ended up being really tired today. A lot has happened today, and I also did not get a lot of good sleep last night. Reason being, for a topic that we're going to talk about today, let's just get into the summoning session first. So we got 2 blue, that's a good start. Gonna focus on blue only, so if I'm not getting any blue, then I'm only gonna do 1 gray. I'm not gonna focus too much on getting anybody else except for Seiros, because I gotta keep saving up orbs and being careful. I can't be extravagant with my spending. So anyways, the reason why I am tired and the reason why I am going to be a little rambly tonight is because last night I decided to check out a series that I was recommended. Well, I don't know, I wasn't really recommended. That wasn't what I was looking for, but that was really fast. Is that good luck or is that bad luck? Oh gosh. I'm just thinking about the Shamir I had to deal with last time, and I don't think that's going to be good. By the way, there's going to be some sound issues currently because it's cold in our house and we're running the heater. I have very bad blood circulation, so I get cold really easily. So if you hear background noise, it's going to be that. If you hear background noise, it's also probably going to be my dogs, because right now my dog's licking his leg, and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to bother with that. I can't tell if this is going to be good luck or not. So anyways, let's just have a nice summoning session where we talk about things. There's a lot I want to talk about today, so the reason why I am tired, why I will be a little bit rambly today, as I was saying before, is that I started watching a new series last night. Or maybe it's new, maybe it's not new, I don't know how it's... Okay, Seta. Good, I got more Seta merges. I started watching a series on Netflix that some of you probably have already heard of, but I thought it was really neat. It's called Sweet Home. It's a Korean horror series about, basically imagine zombies, but instead of zombies, people turn into monsters. It's really suspenseful. Okay, that's right. Let's start with gray. So, really... Oh, that's right. No, I was going to do red instead of gray. Anyways, whatever. I'll just work with what I got. So, really good series, really suspenseful, really bloody for sure, but it's really, really interesting. I really like it. I'm still having issue learning character names because I'm just not good with names at all. But not my 2 favorite characters. I like the main character a lot too. I feel really bad for what he's going through, and I think the show does a really good job of showing the lowest point that he starts off at, and then showing him kind of start to build up higher and higher as he starts to care about the people around him. It's just a really good show. The reason why I started watching it is because a channel that I follow called Wow Such Gaming, who mostly he focuses on zombie stuff or monster stuff. He's a really interesting channel to follow. I recommend watching him if you are looking for some interesting content. He does a lot of interesting and funny series. Like, he has a Cinema Sins parody that he calls Zombie Sins, and he also has a not a parody, another series called Why You Wouldn't Survive, and that's how I found out about Sweet Home, is because he did a series called Why You Wouldn't Survive Sweet Home, and honestly, I don't think anybody really would survive, but that's how I found out the best show. And oh my gosh, it's terrifying, because I stayed up till 11 watching it, which doesn't sound like I stayed up very long, but then I couldn't fall asleep for another hour, and then when I did fall asleep, I ended up having weird dreams. Not necessarily nightmares, but weird dreams about it. So, this is bad luck! This is really bad luck, I don't like this! Oh, Julia, why? Oh, this sucks. I gotta keep saving up. I can't... Oh, gosh. This is gonna be exactly like the Ninja Banner video, isn't it? I don't want to lose all my orbs. I have money reserved, thankfully. Let's talk about something else to be distracted from this. This isn't good news, but let's talk about something else to be distracted. So, another piece of news I found out today. Really interesting. Kind of sad for me. I don't know how to feel about it necessarily because I had mixed opinions about it, but I found out today, apparently, pertaining to Sonic, as I usually tend to talk about Sonic on my channel, okay, good, it's just Valbar again. Don't scare me like that, dude. I found out, apparently, that Roger Craig Smith isn't going to be voicing Sonic anymore, and I feel really mixed about it, because on the one hand, oh gosh, I don't want to sound mean. Roger's performance isn't bad. I think Roger's performance fits Sonic, but at the same time, I don't like the way it portrays Sonic. Like, it kind of portrays a different Sonic. It's just too... Like, I mean, if you go back to my first video where I was talking about Sonic and I talked about how he was snarky, if you listen to that video on the Pirate's Pride one, I was just saying that Sonic kind of feels like he's too much of a... Oh gosh, I don't want to say a jerk, but he feels like he's too sarcastic most of the time. And again, it's not Roger's fault, that's just the character that he's trying to portray. So that's the one hand that I'm like, okay, it'll be interesting to see some fresh, to hear a fresh voice, a different take on Sonic. I don't know who it's going to be or what they're going to bring to the table, but that's one thing. On the other hand, I felt like Roger had a lot of fun with his role as Sonic, and I also feel like a lot of people really enjoyed that role, especially in Sonic Boom, the show, not the game. We don't talk about the game. The show was really good, and I know that drew in a lot of people, and I think it also kind of got people interested in Sonic, not in the way that it would be nice to get people interested. Okay, that doesn't sound right. It's nice to have people interested in Sonic and be genuinely interested to enjoy the lore, kind of. I feel like some people might watch Sonic Boom and think that's what the entire series is supposed to be about, which, as much as I love Sonic Boom, unfortunately Sonic is not that sarcastic and sassy. I'm sorry, everyone. So that was some interesting bit of news. I don't know who they're gonna cast. I wonder if they're gonna recast somebody again. A lot of people were hoping that either Ryan Drummond was gonna come back, who's the first guy who voiced Sonic in the video games. I kind of hope Jason might come back. I know that's really low odds, but I really missed his Sonic. His Sonic was so friendly and kind of gentler sounding. Like, Roger's Sonic is definitely a lot more rambunctious, and that's not a bad thing. It's just really crazy to... Well, not really crazy. It's just... It brings a different energy to Sonic, so... That was one piece of news that was interesting to hear. And then another thing that I wanted to bring up in the last video that I totally forgot. I wanted to talk about Brad Venable because I was really sad to hear about that. I saw the news story about it. I didn't know who, because I'm sorry, I don't keep up on English voice actors anymore, except for like a couple of them. And I looked up who he was, and then I found out he was Cormag, and if you remember from the first video, I said that Brad did a really good job voicing Cormag because he added a really nice kind of tone, I guess, to it, and the accent that you kind of hear from it. Like, I know, I don't know, I said something about an Australian accent, and I thought it was something like that, but, you know, it sounds different for everybody. But anyways, you know, rest in peace to him. I know a lot of voice actors were talking about how they knew him personally, so if you guys are out there and somehow you hear this, I'm so sorry for you guys, and I hope you're doing okay. And, you know, I think about you guys. I think about everybody who's affected by it. It's been the start of a crazy year with 2020. So let's move on to something else. I just wanted to get that out of the way because I did want to bring that up and I felt bad. But let's move on to something a little bit more cheerful, a little bit more interesting. So, Choose Your Legends 5. Let's talk about that because everybody's talking about that. As you all know, Gatekeeper, our dear boy Gatekeeper-kun, sorry, I know I sound like a weeb, he is leading second place in Choose Your Legends. And when I heard about that, I had a lot of fun with all the memes that people were putting out. I was having a good laugh. Somebody took Gatekeeper's portrait and put it over Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man walking down the street doing the finger guns. That one was funny, and then there's another one where it was apparently, and I'm sorry, I was not a Club Penguin kid growing up, I was a Webkinz kid, and a Gaia Online kid. There's another video of somebody who took Club Penguin music and put it over a compilation of all the tweets that were on the Ender Room results. And oh my gosh, the salt from people was real. I mean, okay, look, if you're a Crom fan, like I said, I respect you guys, but, you know, don't be mean about this. This is just a lot of fun, and I like Gatekeeper. He's nice. I think that he's a genuinely good character, and Kyle McCarley voicing him also kind of helps because that's Alm, and that's also 9S. And like I said, I want to see how they're gonna pull this off. Is he gonna look exactly like he does in the game, or is he gonna have a different outfit? And what are his lines gonna be? The possibilities are there, and I just want to see them. So, if you're voting, please throw a vote for Gatekeeper his way. Okay, red. We're gonna start on red. Oh, those two Julias. That was such bad luck. Oh goodness, I hope we don't have any more bad luck like that. We're down to like 190 orbs, I think. So let's see where the rest of this takes us. I hope this isn't going to be like I know I keep mentioning the ninja summoning, but that really was just the worst summoning video I've ever had. I think the second worst one would have been the no blue. Okay. The second worst one would have been the Pirate's Pride, which is actually my debut. Which, I know that shouldn't sound bad, because I think the ending on that one is... Okay, good, a Bantu. I'm starting Bantu merges right now, because my other Bantu... My other merge is Lanchu, and I haven't summoned a Lanchu yet. I need one more, and then I can do 10 plus merge, and I'm still trying to work on... Okay, guess we're gonna do... Oh wait, no, I had a blue right there. Oh, I was thinking green for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, sorry, I'm being stupid tonight. Like I said, I didn't get enough sleep, so that's why I'm... Oh, Drog, please stop gracing my summoning circle. I like you, but also let me get Seiros, please. I can't say I'm a devout Seiros fan, but I do like her a lot. It's actually funny. So, I'm not going to get into the whole discourse that follows with either being a Rhea fan or being an Edelgard fan. I respect everybody. We're going to keep it at that. But, when I first started off... Oh yeah, that's right. I should have mentioned spoilers at the beginning. If you're watching this, this is basically going to be Three Houses spoilers because I can't keep a one-track mind, and I'm going to be referring to Seiros intermittently with her true identity. So, if you're watching this video... Probably stop watching if you haven't played Three Houses yet, or if you haven't gotten far enough in Three Houses. Anyways, Rhea, Seiros. When I was first playing the game, I was not a huge fan of Rhea because I didn't trust her. I mean, I didn't really care much for Edelgard at first because I didn't know about the whole twist, but I also didn't trust Rhea because after the... What was the mission? I don't remember exactly the name of the mission, but the mission with Sylvain's brother Miquelon, I didn't trust Rhea at all. After that whole battle, I was wondering, Okay, so she knew that the lance was going to end up... May. She knew the lance was going to end up corrupting somebody who didn't have the proper crest to wield a weapon. And I thought, how does she know that, and why did she keep that from us? And I actually said, no, I'm not going to return the lance to you in the first run, and I kind of pissed her off. But after all the events happened, I kind of was like, now I trust Rhea a lot more than I trust Edelgard. So we're going to stick with that, and I just realized there's no blue. So if I can get a pity break, could you at least give me leave game? I would appreciate that, you know? He gave me 2 Julias that I'm probably not going to use. I mean, I might use one. I don't know. I could always use more offensive dragon users, but I think if I was going to do that, I would probably rather go for Naga. Almost said Nagi. I don't know why. I'm getting them mixed up too. Like I said, I'm sleep deprived. I don't know why I mean, I know why I'm sleep deprived, but I don't know why it's so bad tonight. I was actually like that a couple weeks ago. Actually, no, I guess it was like a month or 2 ago. So, my body's not used to caffeine. This is kind of funny for me. I had tea with my mom one night because I don't really drink tea, and I thought that maybe if I tried it with some stuff added to it, I could learn to like it. Long story short, it turns out that my mom brewed a really strong batch of tea, and I ended up staying up all night, not falling asleep. I went into a really lucid state. And I actually ended up typing out a post on Tumblr that pissed some people off. It was... And I'll tell you guys too, because I have a feeling you guys won't judge me. It was a post about Avatar. So here's a funny thing. I liked Avatar as a show as a kid. For some reason, it just never stuck with me. It's not that it's a bad show, it's just that for some reason, I did... Okay, now there's no blue. That I can tell. Now there's no blue. I made a post about Azula, and I made some Azula fans really angry because I typed out some things the way I didn't want to type them out. But, Catherine, oh my gosh, please don't do what your friend Shamir did to me. This is really bad luck or really good luck, I can't tell. I'm at 151 orbs, so is that a good thing, technically? I haven't gone too far down, and I've already gotten 3 5-stars, technically 2 heroes. Okay, never mind. That's bad luck. I don't like that. I had a list of things I was going to talk about today, and I knocked some of them off the list, but I need to actually pay attention. If I can reach over here really quick to my... Oh, that's it. Oh, okay, yeah, his name is Aries. Sorry, if they're not from Awakening, or Fates, or 3 Houses... then I'm not going to know who their names are. I mean, I might. So, let me see. With my list of handy-dandy topics that I wrote down... Actually, I gotta read some of these out to you because it's kind of funny when there's no context to these. So, topics that I wrote down on this paper was Gatekeeper, Sonic VA change, cast Tomar and Faye. I'll explain that one in a couple seconds. Cast Johnny Young Bosch and Faye. Vampire Titty Lady from Resident Evil. I'll explain that one too. Let's go down the list chronologically. So, in terms of voice actors, I don't know who we're going to see in the future in this year of 2020. I was already not too psyched about some of the oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm having a brain shortage here. I wasn't too fond of some of the voice acting choices that they've made towards the beginning. I am hoping that maybe they will branch out and hire some other voice actors. So that first one that I wrote, cast Tomar and Faye, I don't know if anybody else who's watching these videos is going to watch this. I highly doubt it, but I watch a lot of Oni plays, and I really love watching their videos because they have such a good dynamic, and they usually make their videos 20 minutes long, so when I'm doing my exercise, I like to listen to them a lot. I've had to put my weights down a couple times because I've started laughing really hard. Anyways, Tomar's a voice actor. I'd like to hear him in Faye. I'm kind of surprised they haven't cast him for anything yet. I think he'd do a really good job voicing somebody like Skirmir. Like, I know I mentioned in my first video that it would be nice to see Skirmir and to see who they cast. I bet he could do a really good job because if you listen to the original... Okay, I haven't played Is it Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance? I'm sorry. Like I said, I didn't have a GameCube growing up when I was a kid. I said that in a previous video. No blues. Okay. I guess it's a good thing I got that Catherine, because I need to merge her a little bit. But I would still also just like to get Seiros without having to waste any more orbs. Okay, Bantu. Thank you, Bantu. So, in Radiant Dawn, I think? No, Path of Radiance is the second one, and I think that's where Skirmir shows up. In that game, if you listen to the original voices, Skirmir's voice kind of has a very it's a growly, like, I know I made the connection before with Kanegas, but if you've ever watched the show Troll Hunters on Netflix, there's a character called Drog, who, by the way, one of my favorite characters. He's really cool. His voice kind of sounds like what Skirmir's voice would sound like, and I bet Tomar could pull that off, just from some of the, lines that Chris and everybody else has had him read in the game. The other part of my list... Wait. Okay, no more blue, sorry. The other part of my list was Johnny Young Bosch being in Fae. I'd like to see him in Fae. I bet he could do a couple of really good lines too. The only thing is I just don't know what, but I would like to hear him. Mainly because I think as an actor, and then also as a person, which I'll elaborate on, Johnny Young Bosch is a really cool guy. I played Persona 4 Golden like 2 or 3 years ago for the first time. I was late to the party, but I had a friend recommend it. And I love a lot of characters in the game, and I know I really should not like the piece of trash that's Adachi, but because his character is so interesting and because of the way that his character winds up, especially when you look at games like Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, where the things he does... Oh gosh, Thea, leave me alone! Oh wait, that's Thea, and that's Thea. Okay, I thought that was Shan. I don't know why. Thea and Shanna's sprites look so similar to each other. I'm down to 109. This isn't good. Now I'm actually starting to panic a little bit. Anyways, Adachi. Interesting character. More interesting when you see how the further we get with other franchises, or other games in the franchise, the more he kind of gets developed, especially in Ultimax, where he really doesn't have a reason for being I guess I hate to say being a good guy, because it's not really him being a good guy, it's just him helping, but he has no real... I don't want to say he has no real reason. He has... Okay, wait, no, I do want to say that. And here's why. He has no real reason for being a good guy, but he has real convictions for being a good guy, and that makes it really interesting. Especially when he's facing up against Sho Minazuki, and he says, "Don't think we're the same, you think this world hates you." By the way, I know Todd Haberkorn was Sho, and I thought he did a really good job voicing him. And I hope that Todd comes back too, because I haven't seen Todd taking a lot of roles in this game, which kind of makes me sad. Like, he's taken up Morgan and he's taken up Joshua, and that's about it. And I was really happy to see him come back as Joshua in the Summer Banner. Here's hoping that Todd will come back as well. Anyways, I'd like to see somebody, played by Johnny Young Bosch in this game. I just don't know who. It would have to be maybe somebody from the old game. And I haven't played a lot of the old Fire Emblem games before they had voice actors, so I don't really know who would be in there. Maybe somebody from Path of Radiance, or Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance. I know they have a lot of young characters in that game, so I feel like they do a really good job on that. The other thing, though, too, is that I don't know how the casting works in this game. This game has really funky cast returns. So, like, for instance, Darren DePaul, who played Duma in Fire Emblem Echoes, didn't return for his role as Duma. I think it was... I'm not going to remember. I'll have to look it up towards the end of the video. I don't have the name memorized. Sedith! Dude, please just let me get your sister. No, that sounds really weird. Please let me summon Seiros, your sister, technically. That's the other thing. Is Seiros, are Seiros and Rhea... Seiros, Rhea, Sedith, are they technically related to each other? Because the way it portrays it, they never explicitly mention each other as siblings. It's just a weird thing. So, please just let me get Seiros by the end of this. I had less orbs on my Dimitri summoning than I did in this one. I don't know how this is gonna be... Hang on a minute. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is gonna be really bad, possibly, or I could turn it around like I did for Pirate's Pride. Okay, 3 blue. I knew that Julia was a bad sign when I first saw her. I don't know why I had to get 2 Julias, though. I'm gonna have to see if I can fodder anybody, because like I said before, I'm building up Bantu and I'm building up Launchu, so if I can fodder some speed-based skills on them, that would be great. The only thing is I don't think Julia is speed-based. So, I'm surprised I've been getting a lot of blue orbs in this, because most of the time when I've been doing these, I haven't been getting the big selection, because I know, like, oh gosh, Ferdinand scared the crap out of me. Usually when I do my summoning, they don't give me the orb color that I'm looking for, but it looks like... Actually, okay, no, scratch that, because I wasn't getting blue orbs on a couple of rounds, so maybe that paranoia theory I have is actually coming into play. So, I am Gwendolyn. I think you notice a trend in my videos. The closer I get to 0 orbs, the more I start to get frantic and less happy in talking about things. I really just want this to end up well. I had, like I said, I had like 100 and something orbs for... What's my percentage too? I should be getting something. Somebody. 9.50, please. Please let this be good. This summoning video is going to be really late too, because I had work today. Work was very long, and then when I came home, I decided to watch some sports with my dad and brother, which was really nice. Oh gosh, Altena, don't scare me like that. Please don't. I decided to watch some sports with my dad and brother, which was really nice, and we had a really good dinner. But the video is going to be coming out late, and I think you probably noticed, but I finally learned how to do thumbnails. So I am not YouTube savvy, so when I was doing thumbnails, they looked really shrunken. So my last banner with Desert... No! Julia! What's wrong with you? You're so sadistic. Why are you doing this to me? Oh gosh, this is gonna be bad. This is good content at least. It's not gonna be good for your ears. I'm gonna have to put some more sound spike warnings, but... Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing after this. Maybe crying. Maybe just drawing while I can try to cope with the fact that my luck is garbage. There's no blue. There's no blue. Give me a leaf as a consolation, please, at least. I know I sound really entitled, but I'm being emotionally wrecked right now. I don't like being toyed around with. This is, my son, Morgan. Oh gosh, that's another thing. Let's hope that in 2020, that Shura, Priam, and Dedue finally get added to Heroes, because it's been 4 years of me begging IS to put at least Shura and Priam into the game. 4 years. And they had a whole bunch of opportunities to... Excuse me, sorry. A whole bunch of opportunities to put... Sorry, I don't know why I'm burping a lot tonight. I hope that doesn't pick up on the microphone. That's gonna be really gross. Trust me, I'm not a catch right now. I'm sitting here in sweats in a tank top doing this video. I sincerely hope that we get Shura or Priam or Dedue, because IS had a lot of opportunities to put a couple of them in there. I know when they had the Awakening banner, I'm trying to think. I think I liked everybody that was in that banner. I just thought the choice... No, you know what? I'm not going to hate on Mustafa being included. I'm actually happy Mustafa was included, because that was basically akin to Gatekeeper being second Choose Your Legends. The fact that a character that was, I hate to say so minor, but, you know, Mustafa's role was minor, even though his personality and his character was really great. 36 orbs, soon to be 32 as I select down. Anyways, Mustafa, great character. Glad he was included. Thought it was a little weird, but it was a nice inclusion. Maybe they shouldn't have included Emerin, because if we're being honest, maybe that's the one that I feel like was a weird choice. We hit the 30-minute mark, I just realized, because the music I have to keep me from being less nervous just ended. This is going to be a long video, and I have a feeling that this is not going to be productive. This would be somebody else's dream if they were summoning for Julia. If this is the Julia banner, this would be really awesome. But because this is not the Julia banner, and because I have no attachment to the character, we're not having a good time tonight. It's the exact opposite of the Queen song. So, let's hope that maybe I could turn it around. Last time I had the... Okay, Sedith, my dude. Twice in a row? I don't like that. I'm down on 19. This is gonna end up horribly, I can tell. I hate to say it, I might just use the reserve money I have left if I can't get her with all the orbs. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't be wailing. I have stuck so hard to the principle of not spending money. Although, again, it was money I got for Christmas, so it's not like I'm going to be actually using money, so I could do it. Does this mean I'm a simp if I'm trying to spend money for Seiros? I don't know. But I can't use that many orbs and not have any orbs left on reserve! Oh, I am facing a dilemma here. It's a moral dilemma. I think I'm going to have to... Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll spend a little bit of money. Mainly because next week, I think, on the 7th, sometime-ish, next week, 2 weeks, it's going to be the Valentine's Day banner. And if they put somebody up there that I want, I am screwed out the wazoo. I'm not going into the usual dead tone that I have when I'm not getting the heroes that I want in this game, which is usually like low energy. Right now I'm just frantic because technically I can spend money and possibly get Seiros. The question is, do I want to? Which the answer is yes I do, but the question is, should I? There's a lot of questions here and I don't know how it's gonna go. Okay, good, there's only one. Alright, spending money it is. I came this far and got pity broke by Julia way too many times to not have Seiros. Unless I could turn this around like I did in the Pirates Pride banner, that would be really funny, Thea! Okay, that's it. Spending money it is. So, let's do... Oh, that's right. 306 allies. Okay, let's go to the ally menu. Let's clean house, everybody! Yay! Why did you do this to me, everybody? Sorry, Morgan. Technically I have to send you home because even though you are my son and the light of my life, I have already 10 plus merged you. And I don't think I'm going to be doing a team of all... Oh my gosh, that was the funny thing I had this week in the arena. I came up against somebody... It was Arena Assault, so it wasn't like I had my set team. I came up against somebody who used all Lanchus in their builds. And I'm so sorry to whoever that is. I get that you like Lanchu, but they did not stand a chance against Cormag, especially because I had him on a defensive tile, and also because I run Quick Riposte. Is that how it's pronounced? Quick Riposte on him? So, all of your Lanchus died due to Ignis. I'm sorry. That's just the circle of life, baby. I had so many Theas. Thea, I hate you so much. I hate using the word hate, but I hate you, Thea. I just realized that is so many opportunities that I could have had. Okay, technically I hate Julia and Thea because they just really ruined my... Look at how much I'm clearing out. I might even get to 40,000 just by clearing everybody out tonight. That's how bad the summoning session went. So many. I swear, I'm not trying to ham it up. I'm just frantic. Wait, I shouldn't have been sending home the Corns. I have to do... Well, okay, you know what? I haven't built on Corin yet, so we'll get to that road when we get to that road and just send her home for now because, like I said, I gotta work on everybody else. Technically, I should be doing manuals, but I could use the feathers a lot more than I could use the manuals, so let's go ahead with that. I should be cutting these out for videos or for length's sake, but at the same time, I feel like some of this is... Oh gosh. Okay, sorry everybody. I am gonna be a whale and I'm gonna do this. Forma... No, I'm not gonna do Forma. Winter Orb promo with, what's the 30? Okay, let's start with that. Cheapest options possible. If my phone will load. This is just, I get the feel, like, I don't know how to, but I do not like to be scorned. So we're gonna roll with that. Let's see what else I can get as a New Year's. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Orbin ticket pack, maybe? I almost said. You know what? I'm gonna say it. That I can censor that with a Pokemon cry. So, starter support pack. How much is that? $3.90. Okay. Pretend like I am not a simp. I'm not attracted to her though. I'm just not trying to. Wow. Thanks, game. I said I'm trying to go for Seiros, and you decided to give me no blue orbs. If I get pity broken right here, no. Come on, let's keep up the 9% so that I can. Okay, good. Thank you, Roy. You're a good young lad. Your father raised you well. This could be one of my funny. Okay, only one blue. This could be one of my funniest videos to date, but it could also be my saddest, considering that I spent money on screen. I could edit it out, but I also am just gonna give you guys what you're seeing so that everything is real. There's trust between us. I feel really bad tonight too. I couldn't get an animation done. I had several ideas that I thought were really funny, but one of them would have to involve drawing. I had a voice crack right there. Can you tell I sound that sad? One of the videos, or one of the animation ideas I had, would have had to involve drawing both Seiros and Edelgard, and they have way too many details for me to have focused on that, so I couldn't do that one. The second one I started doing was, I just lost, I don't want to say lost interest, I just lost steam on it, was a clip from, I know I mentioned him, oh gosh, Ileana, I almost called her Juliana. By the way, last summoning video with the Plegian banner, I noticed I kept calling Lene, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I kept calling her Faye, and I think the reason why I did is because Faye Mata is her voice actress, so I think that's why it happened. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to spend more money, aren't I? Gosh, this is that paparazzi. This is like paparazzi photos that get leaked out to the world, or I guess videos technically, because this is a video. I feel so ashamed, but I need to do this. I came too far to not have Seiros. I saved diligently. I didn't spend at all, even though I wanted to go for more Raphaels. This... Abel, I don't like you. I actually think your brother's way cuter than you are. I don't know who's the oldest between them, too, because, like, they're brothers, but I don't know who's supposed to be... Gosh, I feel so disgusting having to do this, but we're still just gonna keep doing this until I either run out of orbs or run out of money. Which means that this, from gift cards and stuff like that, that people had gotten for me. Basically, I'm not gonna go out and buy gift cards anymore. That was, as I mentioned before in a previous video, that was a really bad spending habit I picked up, and I don't want to go back to that. Not to get all serious, but that was just something I don't... Give me a second. Just give me a second, please. This is horrible. I didn't have any opinions about Julia, but I really hate her now. This is not good. My dogs are behaving themselves really well, despite me screaming and squealing like a little piggy over this whole thing. You boys are so good. I know you guys are sleeping right now, and I'm sorry to wake you up, but you boys are being so good. How bad is this? I mean, it'll make for a really funny video, but still, how bad is this? I'm not even focusing on talking about anything else. Oh, no. There we go. There goes my dog. Hey, Mr. Baby, come here. Mr. Baby, are you gonna bark? Oh, you're fine. His name's not really Mr. Baby, his name is Tex. I just call him Mr. Baby right now. He is a baby though, he's my baby. Yes, you're doing a very good job protecting the house. Just go back to sleep though, okay? Well, that took my mind off of it. Oh my gosh. Yes! There we go! Thank you! Holy crap, did I just unplug my headphones? Oh, no I didn't. I f***ed up the mic, I'm sorry. It only took spending, how much was that? 30 ore? Oh gosh. Dare I look at her stats? The stats don't matter, but dare I look at them? HP, speed. That's not the best thing, but that's not the worst thing either. I'm sorry. I kind of like, not jumped back, but I like snapped back, not to reality. I like snapped backwards, and as I did, the Yeti mic like spun around, so I don't know how that's gonna show up on the microphone. I'm already looking at it on Audacity, and that is a spike right there. So I'm almost tempted to summon on the red orb because I feel like maybe if I've been getting that many 5 stars that I could just get a good 5 star, but you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna start saving up again so that I never have to spend money on screen and you guys never have to see that. I'm gonna wrap this up right now. I am so tired. What time is it right now? It's 8:55. This video is 42 seconds. This is shorter than my Pirate's Pride summoning, but also more painful. Holy crap. If you guys stuck around for this and you guys aren't gonna judge me for being a whale, I appreciate it. If you guys do judge me for being a whale, understandable, because that was just pathetic. So many Julias, and then finally I ended on Seiros. Oh goodness. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna probably be editing for the rest of the night, so by the time this uploads, who knows, it's gonna be like maybe 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. It's not a good time window for me to be uploading because I know when I was doing my Plegian banner, I uploaded it a little bit late, so again, sorry for no animation. I had 2 ideas planned, couldn't get through with them. Hopefully maybe the next banner, if they include a hot dude, that'll give me the inspiration to animate something. Otherwise, I'm actually hoping that the next banner won't have anybody I want, because no way in heck am I gonna have enough orbs by the time February 7th rolls around, or whenever it is. Alright, good night guys. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.